I've seen so many different worldviews that it's hard to imagine that one can find hope in a system that leaves them empty and damaged. Somehow they manage to unify religions surrounding the planet, but they get salty when we speak the truth with biblical standards. They would believe anything that came along as long as it's easy and godless, hide the truth and unrighteousness when it's made plain and obvious. Regardless of the fact they break the very laws of logic, then call us ignorant and intolerant when we just being honest, and say it's prideful for anyone to claim that there's an absolute. But the math in that statement equals an absolute truth. You cling to circular reason, appeal to feelings for meaning. You should be speaking with the same conviction. Speak what you're thinking. It takes humility to submit to a system outside your framework, but it's really contingent on how independent your brain works. Continue to give in to inner cynical views, but when confronted you plummet because you can't stomach the truth. You put your faith in a fairy tale, thinking that you'll prevail, believing that all go to heaven but reject a literal hell. Attack the Bible and say it's filled with contradictions until you deal with 2,000 prophecies accurately fulfilled. We've been deceived since the Garden of Eden, conceived so deeply in sin that our hearts are hard and misleaded. Believe we needed to find divine higher purpose and meaning, and with the heart filled with pride and conceit we leaned on our reasoning and set up man in his foolishness as the apex and disrespected him when we flexed our intellect. And yes, when a subject became the objects, we placed God in man's image and completely missed the context. But it's He alone that's honest and truthful wisdom personified, the only high and mighty who dumbfounded the wise, the etymology of philosophy and comprehension, the wisdom of God displayed in the mystery of redemption. Yeah.